Hello guys, and welcome to another LEGO review, where today we're going to be talking about set 10274, the Ghostbusters Ecto 1. This is a LEGO Icons, or originally LEGO Ideas, LEGO set. This set has 2,352 pieces, of course no minifigures, because it is just a car, which probably one of my favorite movie cars, or cars that they have made out of Lego. Of course, you know, the 007, the Aston Martin is one that I want to get. That's a pretty cool one. The Dodge Charger from Fast and Furious, that's another cool one. There's a bunch of other car sets that I want to get, but this is probably my favorite one and the only one that I have. This is based off of the design from Ghostbusters Afterlife, which is a great set. I recommend getting it. This was released in 2020. It was retailed for $200. And yeah, so let's get into the looks. So of course, the instruction booklet does have a bunch of stuff talking about the Ghostbusters. Of course, there's one scene from Afterlife. Just let you guys look at these. You guys can pause the video and look at these. It's pretty cool. So yeah, originally the car was a hearse, a police hearse I believe it was, and then they converted it into, of course, the famous Ecto 1. See, as I said, this is based off of the design from the technically it's the third movie, even though they never bring up anything about the second Ghostbusters movie. So it's kind of like I don't know. It's hard. It's weird to fit Afterlife because they never say anything about the second movie. So yeah. And here is the designer of the set. This podcast. Forgot some of the other characters. It's Trevor, I think that's his name. God, I can't remember. Phoebe. There we go. That would have been embarrassing. So, here's the overview of the set. Of course, it's got the gunner seat, which is new, and the cart, the catch cart. Not really much to see. Some pages, there are things talking about it. Kind of like the original Ghostbusters car, the original Ideas Ghostbuster car. The minifigure one. So yeah. Let's take a look at this set. So, of course, this design is just amazing. Obviously, I wish some of these things were actual prints instead of stickers. I mean, these are prints, but something like this I wish was a sticker because this is difficult to get on. This just says danger, electrical equipment, authorized personnel only. Just because, you know, it's a Ghostbusters car. You got all these cool little trinkets and things. You got a bunch of these like headlights, sirens, antennas, rearview mirrors, doors and stuff. I think this is probably the most detailed set, just because of all the stuff you have to put on top of this thing, or even inside. So of course, it's a great interior. We will get into that in a minute. So this is a rather heavy and large set, so it's very difficult. But here's the front design of this. Of course, you got the Hearst logo, the Ecto 1, New York, the grill, which is probably one of the more tedious parts because of all the rollerblade pieces that you have to put on, and stuff. Of course, this is probably one of my most interesting things about this set, was the hood opens up and reveals this very intricate design for an engine. Obviously, these are all just for design, for look. None of these are actually, well, actually, yes, some do. Because there is a cool mechanism where you can roll the car, and two things up here turn, and also up here there is a little knob, and if you turn that knob, it turns the car. I think that is really cool. And of course, on the inside, if you look at that, if you look at the inside, it even turns the steering wheel. I think we might be able to get it. Let's see. see if we can get it from the other side. There we go. Alright. But you can turn this, and it will turn the wheels. I think that is rather cool that they are able to include that in a set like this. Because I've never had any other car sets except for this one, so I think that is rather cool. Of course, you have the ladder to get up to the roof. Have all these little gas knobs and things. You got the little blue tubes. I've never understood what these tubes did. I mean, saw them in the original set that I had, but never paid much attention. So, yeah. A bunch of headlights. I do eventually hope to get a light kit for this, because I think this has probably really been one of the cooler sets to have a light kit on. Just because all of these lights. So obviously, in the back here, let me get my phone flashlight. Actually, I have a little flashlight that I can use. So let's take a look at this little interior space. So of course you have some cool little control panels back there. There's like a radio, there's a pole, and that pole actually controls the actual turning function of some of these things in here. I have another radio thingy in here. There's a bunch of like technological stuff. Of course, here is the cool little ghost trap. So, in order for this to work, you have to pull this lever, and if you look under, there's a little trap door. It opens up, and of course, that would explain a lot. This thing is trapped. But, so, let's try that again. Put the cart in there. Close the door. Open the trap door. And let it roll out. I think that's rather cool. Of course, we have never seen this in any of the movies except for the new one. This is really interesting. Never thought Ghostbusters would ever do this. I mean, but it actually makes a lot more sense. Because ghosts move. So it has to be more portable to catch those ghosts on the move. Of course, this model does not have the opening doors. I wish it did. That would be kind of cool. But don't have that type of piece yet in LEGO. Maybe we do and they're just hiding it, but we'll never know. So yeah, you can just load that back in the car. There you go. There's a lot of movability. Now of course, the best part is, so, you might tell, it's a secret button. And if you press that button, guess what happens? It's really stiff because I have not used it in a while. The gunner seat pops out. That's rather cool. So of course, this is the gunner seat. So of course you have the Ghostbusters logo. I'm sorry if it's really dusty. I've had this in storage or not in storage, but just up on shelves and stuff, and it collects a lot of dust. A lot of my sets do. Of course you got the cool little backpack on the back. You have the blaster, which of course you can take off. I mean, you could probably use this set as an actual like model or toy. So yeah, of course you got a bunch more stuff back there. You have another chair back there. I think we might be able to get a better look at the inside in here. Oh my goodness, I almost forgot. You get a cool little Stay Puft Marshmallow Man bag in this set. I almost forgot about that. Oh my goodness, I can't believe it. So yeah, there's a bunch of cool little things. There's a little gear shift back there. You got a little foot pedal back there. We'll take a look at the other side in a minute once we get over there. So, and then you just push it back in, and then close the door. Huh. Okay, maybe it is like that. Alright, yeah. Now let's take one last look at this side, just to get a better look at some of the, this is the more detailed side. So, got a speedometer, foot pedal, and yeah, sadly, this door does not open because you have to have that secret button there. But other than that, this is a rather cool set, and it's a great set, honestly. You know, it's a good one to put up next to, you know, the smaller Ecto one that they released a couple years back. And as I said, I do have that. So yeah, alright. That is the Ghostbusters Ecto 1. Honestly, this is a really good set. I recommend it if you're a big Ghostbusters fan. And I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.